Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my studio. I'm Court and today I'm going to invite you to paint with me in my first Paint With Me art video. Today's video is actually a special request and a special shout out to my little friend Nora in North Carolina who is celebrating her 7th birthday stuck in quarantine. Nora wanted to have a paint party birthday, but unfortunately she can't, so I need you guys to help me wish Nora a happy birthday. So on 3, let's yell, "Happy birthday, Nora!" All right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we can do better than that. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, okay, I think she heard us that time. Happy birthday, Nora. I'm sorry you're not with all your friends at your paint party, but I hope we can make today really fun and exciting for all of you. I like to make art as easy and fun and approachable for anyone, no matter their age, their experience, or their talent level. It's about having fun and just creating something. So if you follow the link below, I have free printouts and downloads for you to help you if you have any fears of the blank canvas or just getting started with this project. It shows you step by step how you can draw today's cheetah. I will of course be showing you this in the video. And if that still scares you, if you're still intimidated by drawing or if you're working with really young children, I blew it up so this way you can cut it out and then trace it onto your canvas, or you can just paint right onto this paper. I also have some jungle plants because we are going to be painting a jungle cheetah themed painting. So I sketched out all these little jungle plants for you, and then I did the same thing. I blew them up so that you can cut them out and trace them right onto your canvas if you have any fears about drawing. For supplies, you'll need canvas or cardstock would work too, a variety of paintbrushes, pencils, scissors, and the free download that you can find on my blog, a variety of craft paints. All of these paints range from 50 cents to $2 and can be found at any major craft store. A sponge, a toothbrush for splattering, dot brushes, sponge brushes, and if you don't have those, Q-tips will work perfect. A paint palette or paper plate or plastic paint, clean water, and that's all you need to get started. First, you can cut out the free download, or you can follow the step-by-step drawings, trace it onto your canvas or sheet of paper. Then we are going to draw the cheetah face. Sketch lightly with your pencil so that you can cover up the lines with your paint later on. Draw 2 football shapes for your eyes. Don't forget to add in the details, but not too many. We'll do that later with paint. First, we're going to paint our background. I'm starting with a light blue. If you don't have a light blue, just use blue and add white to it. I'm also layering in a darker shade of blue just to add a little bit more depth to it. Now I'm going to do white for the same reason. Adds a little more depth when you mix in similar colors. So for the background, I'm using light blue, a turquoise, a green, white, and a little bit of a darker blue. Right here, I'm showing you how I'm mixing the light blue, the dark blue, and a green all on my brush at one time and then painting it onto the canvas. This really makes your brush strokes show up. Now all I'm doing is going in and adding a few last brush strokes and then letting it dry. If you don't want to let it dry, feel free to use a blow dryer to speed up the process. Now it's time for us to start painting our cheetah. I'm going to begin with a golden yellow and a bright yellow.
If you don't have a golden yellow, just take your bright yellow and add the tiniest bit of purple to it. You can always add more. This will create this nice golden tone down color that we are going for. We still want a sunny yellow to add depth to it, but a cheetah is going to have more of that golden tone to it, and adding purple to your yellow will really help you achieve that. Now I'm adding in some shadows to my cheetah. To create the shadow color, all I did was add more purple to that golden yellow color that I created, and then a teeny tiny dot of black if you feel like it's necessary. Adding shadows and highlights to your cheetah is really what's going to make it pop off your canvas or paper and make it have more of that 3D effect to it. So take the time to really mix in those extra colors and add it to your cheetah. Okay, now for the fun but messy part. Take your toothbrush, dip it in the water, and then get some paint on it. Use your thumb to fling the brush and spray the paint. Beware, this will splatter all over the place and will get on your cheetah, it will get on your clothes, it will get all over your hands. This paint is permanent, so keep that in mind when doing this. I'm not worried about it being on my cheetah. I like it. I love the blue against the yellow actually, and I think it's gonna inspire me to make blue cheetah spots rather than the black. Right here I'm working on my cat eyes. I mixed up a little bit of the lime green with some blue and yellow. And now I'm adding in the black details to really make that cat eye pop. The trick to getting it look like a cat eye is make the top of the eyeliner a little thicker than the bottom. I added eyelashes to my cheetah because it's a girl. Here I am adding the spots to my cheetah. I used like a midnight blue color. On the camera it looks black, but I promise you it's like a deep navy blue. And then I'm adding the more of the royal blue on top of it just to make it pop and have a little bit more depth. Added pink to the nails and to the tongue just to give it a little more personality. Now I'm going to use the sponge on the background to add even more dimension and color to our background to start making it pop off the canvas. You're going to want to let your background and your cheetah dry, but once it's dried, you can use your pencil to sketch out the jungle plants. Or you can use the free downloads and cut out the jungle plants and trace them onto your canvas around your cheetah. Now it's time for some paint. I'm using this periwinkle color for my vines, and I will use a lot of greens and blues that you would naturally see in the rainforest or in the jungle. But I also am going to add in and mix in some funky colors just because that's my style. Feel free to use whatever colors you want or whatever colors you have. Don't feel obligated to use the colors that I use or the colors that you feel like you're supposed to use, whatever color it is naturally in nature. It's fine. Just use your imagination, use what you have, and just let go of whatever you think is supposed to be. We'll go in and add more details to these plants in just a bit, but for now I'm just trying to get the base color down for what I want everything to be. My trick to using colors is, sometimes I use as many as I want, but usually I try to stick to the same few. That way I don't overwhelm myself and I don't overwhelm my palette, and I just don't get like decision fatigue of what color I should make something. I just kind of stick to a handful of colors that I've already chose for myself. Another good rule to follow when it comes to color is always work from lighter to darker. Even though we're using acrylic paints, and if we mess up, we can just easily let it dry and paint over it to fix our mistake. It just always is easier to work from lighter to darker because it's harder to cover up black paint with yellow paint type of thing. So I always kind of keep that in mind when I'm working. While I have some of this royal blue on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and add some more royal blue spots to my cheetah to really make it pop. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been slowly adding a flower crown to my cheetah just because, hey, why not? It's Nora's birthday and I want my cheetah to have a flower crown. All right, I think we are ready to start adding the details to the plants now and finish up this painting. As far as details go, I'm only adding little things like stems or like polka dots or just blades of grass, just little things that are gonna be the final touches to this painting. The beauty to things is always found in the details, so take this extra bit of time to add in all those little details that are missing from your painting, from your flowers, from each blade of grass, all of it. It will really make the difference in the end. The last thing that I'm going to do to this painting is add in these very thin blades of grass into the very background of the painting, just to kind of fill it in and make your eye flow through the whole canvas.
I love how our painting turned out, and I had so much fun artying hard with you and celebrating Nora's 7th birthday party. If you did this painting along with us today, I would love to see it. Snap a picture and share it with me on Instagram, tagging my friend Court and hashtag I like to arty hard. If you enjoyed this video, if you could do me a favor and give it a thumbs up, and feel free to share it with whoever may be interested, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future painting videos from me. And if you feel so inclined and would like to support me in other ways, I will share my Patreon below. And also a link to my acrylic painting book, Playing with the Paints, that you can get on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Michael's, lots of places. And if you would like for me to create a painting video with a special shout out for you, you can email me at Courtney@myfriendcourt.com.